afternoon. Good afternoon. Again, it's a pleasure to be before you all and to share with you some of the reasons I think that being a volunteer is very, very important. In the Lake County Jail, we see approximately 13,000 people come through our doors in 1 year. And of those 13,000 people that come through the Lake County Jail, we have approximately, within 1 month, 200 and something volunteers. Now, when you put those numbers together, you can see just off the top why volunteers are so important. A lot of the people that come to the jail that volunteer their time assist us in so many different areas where, but for being in the jail, these people would not have received assistance. And I walk through the jail and I speak to these inmates, and they're always telling me how happy they are to have volunteers that come and give their time.
David Berland is one of the recipients of the Volunteer Lawyer Program Award. He is a 2011 graduate of the University of Illinois Law School. When he came to Prairie State Legal Service as a full-time in-house volunteer attorney in April of 2012, after a clerkship with U.S. District Judge Christopher Connor in the Middle District of Pennsylvania. From April through the end of September, David provided pro bono representation to over 40 clients in a wide range of civil legal matters. He showed up early in the morning, stayed late at night, and became part of the Prairie State family. Prairie State can no longer count him as a volunteer, though, because as of October 1st, David has joined Prairie State Legal Services Legal Help for Homeowners Project as a full-time staff attorney. So congratulations, David. The next recipient of the Volunteer Lawyers Program Award is Michael J. Conway. Michael Conway has been an active volunteer in his community for many years. He sponsors and Adopt a Highway, and he serves on his local school board. But this year, he gave service to the community by using his unique skills as an attorney to help a single mom with a mentally disabled adopted child in a legal matter that interfered with her ability to financially support her family. He took a case in juvenile court defending his client in a suit that she had brought against the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services. He got a summary judgment in the client's favor, which expunged indications that had been placed on her, that had placed her on the state central register and thus prevented her from working as a school bus driver. This case is one that Prairie State staff did not have the legal experience or resources to take on. Michael was identified by other members of the legal community as someone who could help. When contacted, he graciously agreed to take on a pro bono representation, even though the request came completely out of the blue. He made a very important decision for his client and for children. Congratulations, Michael. Dwayne Douglas has been a volunteer with Prairie State since 1999. In the past 13 years, he has handled 17 family law cases for domestic violence survivors and has devoted over 100 pro bono hours to his clients. 13 years, 17 cases. If you do the math, you will figure out that he has always had a pro bono case or two going on. This year, Prairie State is especially grateful for his volunteer work on behalf of one particular client. In 2011, after 7 years of starts and stops, reconciliations and breakdown, and a lot of social service involvement, a Prairie State staff attorney helped an immigrant domestic violence survivor finally get divorced from her abuser. The relief was short-lived as the respondent promptly filed a pro se appellate case. Dwayne stepped up to represent the client in appellate court, and the circuit court decision was upheld, but not before Dwayne had put in about 15 hours of pro bono time into the case. Congratulations, Dwayne. Thad came to Prairie State Legal Services as an in-house volunteer about 6 years ago after a career as an in-house counsel. Not much in his first career probably prepared him for his current position as Prairie State's senior attorney, as he specializes in preparing wills and powers of attorneys for low-income seniors. Thad learned or relearned about the specific area of law so that he could fill an important demand for legal services in our community. He serves his probate clients with respect and professionalism, and his contributions make an important impact on the Legal Services Office and on the community. Since 2006, he provided pro bono representation to 140 Prairie State clients. Congratulations, Thad.
Because there were people in my neighborhood who didn't live there, who came and volunteered, who taught me, who took time out of their schedules to make a difference in my life, to inspire me. When I was in law school, I would go there was this one woman, she knows who she is. I started law school when I was older. And she told me about her life and some of the things that she did, and that she had started law school when she was older. And I remember I would come to her for advice, and she would, okay, yeah, it's Ann Conroy. And oh, she would have this red, I would have papers, she would have this red ink pen, and as soon as I walk up and Ann would say, okay, pull out the red ink pen. Oh, Jennifer. But you know, she inspired me. You know, she gave me the truth. And it was her volunteering, even in that capacity, that made a difference to me. So please, please, if you have the time, or if you know someone that's looking for some way to make a difference, you know, you may think it's a small way, but to a person that's incarcerated, it can make a big difference. Please, please have them or you volunteer your time. Thank you very much.
The Wayne Flanagan Award recipient is Ann Bush Conroy. What can you say about Ann? Ann's commitment to the Lake County community and to social justice issues are long-standing. Ann has been a volunteer with Prairie State for so many years that they're not really sure how far back the relationship goes. Their database only goes back 15 years. While a member of the Lake County State's Attorney's Office, Ann offered her time at the Volunteer Lawyers Program monthly small claims advice clinic. After her retirement, did you really retire, Ann?
She stopped working for money.
Right. After Ann stopped working for money, after her retirement from the State's Attorney's Office, Ann became an in-house volunteer attorney at Prairie State. There, her volunteer service has allowed the Legal Service Office to serve 73 clients that they would have otherwise been unable to advise or represent in matters critical to their basic needs. During her tenure as an in-house volunteer, Ann has represented disabled people in appeals of terminations of public benefits critical to their well-being. She has advised and appeared in court on behalf of low-income members of our community on a variety of family law, consumer, and housing issues, and she has counseled many more people on a wide variety of civil legal matters. Ann also serves our community in many other ways, as a GED teacher to women incarcerated in the Lake County Jail, as a long-standing PADS volunteer at her church, and in general, as a devoted and vocal advocate for those among us who need a helping hand, a sympathetic ear, and a generous heart. Congratulations, Ann.
Thank you very much. I don't deserve this, but I'm really happy to get it.